The rules are on screen and I still feel a little physically unwell, but it's not really interfering with my ability to record, if I can speak correctly. So we're gonna go through with this. Hopefully I remember the rules, because the only way I know, well, I know I've seen the, I've modified the description, so I know this is the one I should be choosing, because all stats are Lord, and 3 Colt into 1 Herald. Alright. So as we go into Herald Colt McGruff, we have to have a firearm weapon equipped at all times, and hope we survive. Us on top of, I think, I need to disable all sublocations, but hold on. Second mystery, second encounter, maybe. Takashi, strength, light, and knowledge. And let me make absolutely sure, because for some reason, I don't have my things on screen here. I do now, but I didn't see it at first. Oh, ending A must be achieved in at least 1 mystery, because I can't see the edit that I did for myself, so turn all of these off. Anything else? Oh yeah, and then obviously not unequipping a firearm weapon at any time. I can switch between firearm weapons, but I can't do much else. Ever since I looked at a certain thing, or basically into the files to kind of know better, but it wouldn't really depend, because it wouldn't really matter if I had ill-fated. Thankfully I don't, but it could always be worse. So, oh wait, and I could die immediately, but that's something that I have to worry about. Mermaids, Vigil, Sailors, Akamanto, Bulletin. Okay, this is not great at all, but... oh goodness, my body. I guess I'm doing Bulletin into Vigil into Akamanto. And I don't have a rest action available, so here's hoping. And this challenge might already be hard enough, but I've chosen to do it this way, and it didn't seem too absurd. Granted, I died in my test run, but that still doesn't change the fact that it's not impossible from what I know, because obviously my practical ability to succeed in my test run is not as great as someone else's. So, happily trade off reason, and having a weapon is better than nothing. I will always say that. It's just firearms on average are not the best still, in my opinion. It's not the worst thing, so again, it's still good to have. It's just well, we're about to see. Also, I just nerfed every stat except for knowledge by 1, so I just made it hard for myself. But that's something I'll keep in mind. Am I in Bulletin right now? I should have actually... Okay, yeah, I need to do this, because this would be my ending A, so I don't need to fight any bosses if I could avoid them. Although we do have Akamanto, and this is a max threat level forest, but I'll worry about that later. Oh my goodness, rolling 12s. But yeah, this will be my ending A, even though technically, well, no, because that's not listening to Akamanto rumors is a non-ending A. But I have to disable sublocations anyway, so I'll think about that. If that rule kind of coincides with no mysteries being able to do ending A, then I'll think about it, but obviously I can do it right there. Unless that wasn't ending A, but that would be really weird, but I guess not so much if I forget, but because I'm prone to forget things. Vigil at 6 reason, 11 stamina. I could just die immediately. I'm also kind of speeding through. What was that? I did that mystery in like 2 minutes and a half. I'm looking based on my OBS timer, but nice kendo helmet, but I'm dying to reason right now. So let's find out if I can trade that anywhere. Vigil pamphlet, bow clap, and we will move on. It'd be nice if, I mean, this wouldn't be an ending A, but I've already done it, but I will still be technically safe. Maybe I should be leveling up faster. Anywho, so even with stats lowered, I'd probably be able to do 2. I actually can do 2 attack boosts. And I think if I had an extra point of perception, I'd be able to do 3. So again, it's not the worst thing. At least give your character 6 minimum, but really 7 or 8 perception. And this is on Harbinger as well, so stats are being nerfed to the ground. Yeah, we just go for it. This is a Doom encounter, so I don't really mind it as much anyway. However, the chance of me hitting all 3 of these in a row for 2 turns isn't the highest, but thankfully it worked out. And now we have 2 Curious Statuettes, so I might as well keep them on me. All damage must come from firearm weapons, which means I can't throw anything, which could be a problem, but I'll save that for a later date. This reduces all of my stats by 1, but I don't think I have a choice, so we'll do that. And if nothing else, I'll probably end up selling it. I can at least do that much, but I can't throw it. So yeah. Also getting rid of the wine bottle, so I can get an empty bottle to refill in between mysteries, because that will be the only resting I'm going to be able to do by proxy. Yeah, by proxy. Because I can't rest. If I could rest, well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so without that, I now have less... I can do 1 less attack boost, and this encounter has 40 power. And could I brace into anything? Even with an extra point, yeah, it's not the greatest, but 60% or... Yeah, I would rather do 60% per turn for one reason, and see what happens. I could also... No, wait, the McGruff doesn't start with any bullets. So, there goes that idea. I can get close, and if I had 7 or 8 perception, I would be able to do that. But, unfortunately, I just nerfed myself to the ground, so... Here goes the 80%. I mean, I was about to slam my desk, but I... Theoretically, in the last encounter, I should have lost more. That was still bad, but... Yeah, moving on. So, I don't think I want to fight the bosses with this. As bad, or as good for my experience as that might be, I don't think that would be the smartest decision. So, we'll take our free out and try to double heal Reason, unless we lose Bath, but we'll find out in a moment, because Herald. Well, Crimson Moon is definitely not going to help, but... definitely going to do Deft Handling, and I think we're actually going to double stack on Reason here, because we're going to heal Reason through Level Up, and then proceed to heal more Reason through Bath. We'll take out... I might as well sell the Meat Cleaver now. I'm on even... I could go into even funds again, with a fund event, but what I'm most worried about is getting more effective stamina healing, because I can't rest anywhere. But that'll be complete RNG because I don't have any... even if I wanted to combine the black hair with a sewing kit, I can't go into the hospital because we disabled all sublocations. So, I think that might actually be a... well, no, I won't say that. I won't spoil what I had planned for the future. But, basically, I would like to heal myself. I just don't have any antivenos to do that. Unfortunately, that... was a bad time to pass a skill check, but, I mean, at least it was free. It was free in the right side anyway, but let's turn on the lights and heal as much Reason as possible before I find out how bad this Akamanto encounter would be for us. One diverging point as I run from Miku here would have been to re-roll my level up and look for another perk, because McGruff does have close quarters and military background, which are arguably better ones than the usual perk packs. Even disregarding if bugs were not a factor, normally I would try to grab this steak knife, but unfortunately, because I can't throw any items for damage, it would not be as helpful. That said, if I could one-shot here, if I believed in my RNG, this would be great. But I don't, so, and I need all the stamina I can get, so theoretically that 5 Doom turned into whatever I would rest for, and yeah, let's find out how bad this one is. So, the reason why I said firearms specifically in the rule set was because McGruff does have events that give you firearms. I forgot which ones because I've only looked at them once. I kind of remember, but I don't remember fully, so... Here's hoping. I could just end up dying here. The Kendo Helmet, thankfully saving some my stamina, but I need Reason. So we'll do one more and see where we're at. Thankfully we hit it. So what do we do? I need to hit 2 of these. If I could do 2 of these, that would be nice, but I can't. Theoretically, I could throw my police revolver, but then I would break my own rule because I need to have a firearm weapon equipped at all times. So, yeah, if I had an extra point, I would be able to do this safely. But we're rolling on an 80, and if this is the end of the video, this is the end of the video. It's the end of the video!